our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth and our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
The views and opinions of the producers, hosts, and guests in the show do not directly reflect the official stand and policies of the management, the network, and the company. Welcome to the program that amplifies and builds power in its network, linking you and your company to business communities while highlighting your persona, products, practice. Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network, now on its Season 2, hosted by Organizational Development Network Champion Madrigal Sandalo, Direct Selling Sensei Jojo Baraquias, and Asean EduTech Leader Dr. Alex Reyes, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. Brought to you by Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, Unionbank-Globallinker, Asean Youth Organization, and Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park, engaging you with CEO talks, community mind, feature shops, and the variety of them. Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Power Drop. Your network here to talk.
Magandang hapon, Business Philippines! Welcome to the 24th season of Talk.Shop.Asia, the Philippines' longest-running digital business show, and we're now on our 6th year. It has transformed from business show to be a program builder. We have networks in the communities and organizing events and digital media producer all in one program. This is Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network Episode 5, representing the Power Group 5. This is Madrigal Sandalo, your anchor for today's show. And I'd like to call our co-host for today, and as always, our direct selling sensei, Jojo Baraquias.
Good more earnings, everybody. Welcome to Talk.Shop.Asia Season 24 and the second season of Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Nice to be back, definitely. We ought to give you more powerful features, more powerful group mix, who shall spearhead information for engagement, collaboration, and partnerships. By the way, we are airing in 3 platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Kumu, and in 3 major channels: Talk.Shop.Asia, our home studio, Big Media, and the online channel 31, Best TV 31.
Agree. Thank you for that, Jojo. And of course, hindi tayo makukompleto kung hindi natin tatawagin ang ating Asean EduTech Leader, Dr. Alex Reyes.
Hello, a very wonderful Talk Shop Asia Day, Maricar and Jojo. This weekend is one for the books. A special shout out to our country director of Asean Youth Organization Philippines, of course, Justin Hogushon. And of course, I'd like to say hello to Sunrise. Another milestone in my work has been achieved, and I am proud of where I am going. Everything is on a green light right now. So I'm so excited to see our guest today. So ngayon, over to you, Maricar.
Agree, Dr. Alex. But before we introduce our powerful guest for today, ano yung mga powerful moment natin this week? Let's start with you, Jojo.
Well, for my personal business, we launched our very own JJ's Pizza. So we're selling now in Marikina and Pasig. Our own formula.
Oh, pizza. We need to try that, Jojo. Pizza. Everyone loves pizza. Okay,
Yes.
that's great. And then for you, Dr. Alex, ano yung naging powerful moment this week?
With the
Oh,
my week with the John Maxwell talk, no, with Ryan Fernandez. Of course, that's really powerful kasi leadership series siya. And then I had like a series of meetings that are all go green lights for partnerships with Yes Tech, of course. So magpo-power kami ng iba-ibang mga schools and of course organizations this time. So I'm so excited.
very good to hear. Okay, so we know that our audience are very excited to hear the views of our powerful speakers for today. So from your end, Jojo, sino yung powerful speaker natin?
Well, we have a great person in coming from John Maxwell. So stay tuned for his segment, and we will learn about leadership and how to be great.
Excited tayo dyan. Ayan, let's put on the learner's mindset. Ayan. Shout out to Miss Beth. Hi, Miss Beth from Singular. And of course, from your end, Dr. Alex, sino yung powerful guest natin?
Ako naman, I have the managing director of LJD Food Products. So, makikita natin kung gaano kasarap yung kanilang mga produkto for Christmas. So, I'm so excited to see that. Kasi, syempre, we have how many days na lang left before Christmas? So, mga 21 days na yata. So, parang exciting. And very timely yung products niya. So, we will see that later.
Oo, December na, 'di ba? Okay. And of course, from my end, one of the member companies of the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, we have Empower. Empower is a 100% Filipino-owned relationship marketing company that empowers its members to attain success and prosperity by harnessing the strength of the Filipino and combining this with the rewards of network marketing and high quality innovative products. We will have with us today their EVP, Jill, and of course, their AVP for sales in Visayas and Mindanao, Lenny. Okay, so with that, alam ko, excited na kayong marinig sila. So, we'll just have a very quick break.
Shortly, this is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Here Now is the program for the millennials that will showcase young professionals' worth, aspirations, and successes in doing what they believe is right, progressive, and inclusive. Join them as they discover the path to self and societal fulfillment while making a difference. Hosted by empowered and cool millennial Erica Mizon, together with her fellow millennials, they will be making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila. Welcome to Pride and Proud Asia, Asia's first online radio show that champions LGBT contribution and leadership in business and in our country and the region. Hosted by the Philippine LGBT Chamber of Commerce, Visibility, Representation, and Empowerment. This is Pride and Proud Asia. Happy Pride!
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Okay, welcome back. So we will be starting, but before anything else, yung ating mga viewers, meron kayong aantayin for today. Okay? We have two of our guests who will be giving out raffle prizes. So for our raffle prizes, these are the mechanics. Something for you to look forward. Para naka-ready yung mga cellphone nyo. Okay? So for our watch and win raffle, our mechanics will be, of course, wait for the special question in the segment to be announced. So for our question, for this one, we have it on our segment 3 and segment 4. Okay? And then be ready to send your correct answers at the chat box in our Facebook page in this format. Complete name, email address, cell phone number, and of course, your answer to the question. First respondents with the correct answer will be announced at the end of the show. So wag ho kayong aalis because i-announce po namin ang mga winners. So you need to have your cell phones ready. Okay, yan ang ating mechanics for today. And para wag na nating patagalin, may we call Dr. Alex Reyes?
Yes.
Ayan, Dr. Alex. Alam kong gaganahan sila sa ating unang guest for today. But before that, let's watch this.
Community is collective power. Their makeup determines their kind. Their voice determines their strength. Now, giving them the stage to engage others with their stories of business and advocacy. Talk Shop Asia Power Network's Community Mic.
Okay, welcome back. So, Dr. Alex, sino ang ating unang guest for today?
So we have LJD, represented by Paulo Domingo, a proud Pinoy company. So they will be showcasing their food. So it's going to be a Christmas ham and ball ham. So the community segment is where we will learn about the initiatives of our global linker, individuals that have businesses worth highlighting. So today we have a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Service Engineering and Management from Mapua State Institute of Technology. He currently oversees the management of LJD food products and applies the fundamental and advanced knowledge tools and methods in decision-making, policies formulation, organizational development, and problem-solving associated with information-intensive and technology-based industries learned from his alma matter, thus making their business thrive. So we have Paulo Domingo, and to spark your interest and whet your appetite, let's watch this video. Let's watch this video. So you are tuned in with Talk Shop Asia, and we have with us Paulo Domingo, the Managing Director of LJD Food Products. Hello, Paulo, and welcome to Talk Shop Asia.
Good afternoon, Dr. Alex.
Hi.
Good
Oh,
afternoon rin po sa mga viewers ng Talk.Shop Asia.
kamusta? Malapit ng Christmas, so talagang very timely tong ano mo, no, business and ang mga products mo. So, may I ask, what does LJD stand for? And tell us about the different products we can avail through LJD.
Opo. Ang LJD Food Products. Ah, hello.
Yes,
Hello.
go ahead,
Ah,
Paulo.
oo.
Go ahead.
Ang LJD Food Products, ano siya, meat processing company siya. Nag-offer kami ng variety of prepared sausages, marinated meats. Yun po yung makikita natin ng mga skinless longganisa, hamonado, embutido, tocino, tsaka burger. Tapos, ang LJD Food Products, name yan ng mother ko, Lourdes Hamiro Domingo. So, yun po. Yung mga products namin, ano siya, pinoduce namin siya ng maayos, tapos laging freshly made siya. Yun.
Wow, nakakatakam naman tingnan yung mga products, no? From the pictures, nakita ko talaga na mukha talaga siyang masarap. So, there you have the Christmas ham and they also have the ball ham, I think. So now, Paulo, I'm thinking of getting Christmas treats, no? For family and friends. And where do we find the products? And what are the products price range?
Ah, Before yung market talaga namin, niche product talaga siya. So nagki-cater talaga kami before pandemic, nagki-cater kami sa mga schools, sa mga hospitals. So yung mga caterer, yung may-ari ng mga canteen, sa kanila kami nagsusupply. Pero nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, nagsarado yung mga schools. Ngayon, nag-offer kami, ngayon available siya sa mga selected shell. Tapos may mga resellers rin kami. Tapos pwede nyo rin kaming kontakin. Yun. Tapos
Okay, so,
yung
yes, yung
prices
price.
namin, prices starts at 54 pesos and up. Tapos ngayon, yung ball ham namin, nagre-range na ng 527 hanggang 594.
Okay, so very affordable naman talaga siya, no? And lalo na ngayon, this time of the pandemic, no? Medyo yung mga people, very conscious sila sa kanilang mga ni-spend na pera, of course, no? So, just looking at the products, talagang nakakatakam and it looks very appetizing talaga. I think hindi mahirap i-convince yung ating mga viewers to buy from you. So, my question is, I read the tagline, Pinoy product, homemade style. So tell
Opo.
us and explain why we should buy your products over the other go-to ham brands that we know already.
So, yun yung homemade product. Yun yung tagline namin na, for example, ikaw ba, pag kunyari, nasa bahay ka, ipapakain mo ba sa anak mo yung pagkain na basta-basta lang? 'Di ba hindi? Parang, syempre, parang part na namin ng family yung mga customers namin. So, ngayon, prepare namin yung product namin as parang lutong bahay. Kumbaga, parang papakain namin sa kamag-anak namin yung product na bibili nyo sa amin. Parang homemade style talaga siya. Kumbaga parang hindi basta-basta lang. Kumbaga parang prepare namin siya para sa mga mahal namin.
Okay, so importante 'yon, no? So ibig sabihin hindi siya tinipid, hindi siya basta-basta nga lang. It is the ingredients that you use talagang masarap and of good quality, no? So nakikita ko naman sa mga photos na shinare mo. So may question ako, sabi mo pwede kayo i-contact. Saan kayo i-contact? Ano yung number? Ano yung website para naman ma-reach kayo ng mga nakikinig?
Ayun, pwede nyo po kaming kontakin sa Facebook, sa Instagram, tapos meron rin po kami sa Globallinker, pwede nyo rin po kaming kontakin doon. Tapos ifa-flash rin po yung number mamaya. Dun po, screenshot nyo na lang po.
Okay, thank you very much, Paolo. Marami akong nakita na parang pwede kong bilhin as treat sa mga friends ko na mahilig kumain during Christmas time. Maganda to na regalo. So, there we have it, Talk Shop Asia friends. LJD Food Products is our solution to having homemade Pinoy food minus all the fuss and preparations we need. They will do it for us. It gives us the feeling and comfort and deliciousness of being at home. So, Paolo, it has been a pleasure talking to you. Please stay for our panel discussion. In the meantime, let's take a quick break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
SMEs are the backbone of the Philippine economy. Union Bank has laid down the groundwork for creating an ecosystem helping businesses through an integrated user experience connecting key stakeholders in the ecosystem. SMEs can now have immediate access to financial service providers, points of sale or POS, accounting, inventory, human resources, tax and payroll services, supply chain management, and providing business communities and engagement in B2B and B2C marketplaces. In building that ecosystem, Unionbank-Globallinker was born. It's an online platform with social networking capabilities that help SMEs manage and grow their businesses. On their first year of launch, they already have 33,000 SMEs signed up in the platform. Their promise? To become a one-stop hub for business owners. 4 pillars. Network with potential partners and suppliers from a global network of SMEs. Engage with thought leaders and create your own topics for discussion. Avail exclusive deals and offers from business solutions that will help aid an SME's business. Create a DIY e-commerce shop, linker.store.
I think one major role that GlobalLinker plays is its ability to create a digital platform that for business growth. It's a huge help because it provides for an avenue where businesses can interact, learn, and at the same time expand their networks.
Well, as a social media platform, GlobalLinker helps build the community of SMEs and link them to the right markets, suppliers, financiers, and advisors.
I've actually established a contact in Philippines who is interested in my product, and we are working on ways how we can do that. So hopefully, it materializes.
The future of the SME sector in the Philippines is endless. With fintech, business growth can accelerate by breaking down barriers, setting up important connections, and moving daily activities. Success is definite. It's just waiting to happen. The growth of SME filters to all levels of the Philippine society. This sector employs more than 60% of Filipinos. So many lives will be transformed with the success of SMEs. Unionbank-Globallinker will be there to make it happen.
Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new all-Pinoy alternative music. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artists and musicians, hosted by Lace Jimenez and Thunder God Bernard. So sit back and relax and enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
It's a tough business out there. So many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price, guaranteed, with our global principles. And experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Inolution, supporting your business as always. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back here at Talk Shop Asia. Okay, Power Network. Now, kanina, bago tayo, mag-o-order na dun sa mga ating mga hamon. Okay, I'd like to introduce our next segment. But before that, may we call on Sir Jojo Barakias. There, Sir Jojo.
Yeah.
Kanina, kung
Earnings, Maricar.
yes, kanina kung binusog tayo, okay, sa ating mga tiyan, ngayon naman, I think, Sir Jojo, bubusugin naman ang ating isip, di ba? But
Of
before,
course.
yes, but before that, let's watch this video.
To be unique and linked are the special elements of your business. Talk.Shop Asia gives the opportunity of presenting the uniqueness of new businesses, new products, celebrations, learning events, and many more here in our special feature of the week.
There, our special feature segment. So, Sir Jojo, sino ang ating powerful speaker for this afternoon?
Okay. Thank you for letting me do the honors of introducing our next guest. Our next guest is a seasoned financial services and telecommunications executive. He has handled various roles in field and head office on corporate planning and communications, marketing, customer service, corporate sales, and leadership development. He has also broadened his scope by helping both individuals and organizations reach their potential and reach their goals through teamwork and leadership. He is also an independent certified John Maxwell speaker, trainer, and coach. Let us welcome one of the top leadership gurus in the country, Mr. Ryan Fernandez.
Good afternoon, Sir Jojo. I feel flattered, but I have to, I guess, not call myself a guru yet. I'm still a very much a work in progress. So, but thank you for a very generous introduction, and happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Yeah, lahat naman ng guru very humble like you.
Marayu pa,
Sabi nga
marami pang
nila,
ano.
the person who has the most humility becomes the biggest person with the biggest heart. So, yan ikaw, Mr. Ryan. Okay, Mr. Ryan, before we go on to the questions, let's see our video.
The sum of two minds thinking together on the same topic is greater than their individual parts. They are, together, a mastermind. Take a growth journey with us, a group of emotionally and intellectually invested thinkers. Together, we will grow in the richness of John Maxwell's teachings. John Maxwell's thought leadership on the topics of leadership, sales, communication, coaching, speaking, and more are heralded by the great business leaders of our time as essential truths to work and live by. Your group will learn and grow together as you share experiences, best practices, and ideas. Be intentional. Grow deliberately. You are invited to experience what so many great business minds already know. There is power in the mastermind.
Great video, Ryan.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it too.
Yeah, it's very powerful and touching.
Opo.
Okay, yeah. So, can we go now to our questions? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, Ryan, what is the John Maxwell team all about?
Okay. Well, si John Maxwell po, of course, he's a well-known leadership expert. No, in fact, Inc. magazine has recently named him the world's #1 leadership guru. Um, truth is, he did not earn this recognition just by writing more than 80 books. He earned this because siya mismo, no, he studied, practiced, and taught leadership and personal growth for a long time. I think it has been more than 50 years now. And when ang nangyayari kasi, no, Sir Jojo, and I'm sure you've observed this a lot of times, when different people want to achieve success in life, so maybe they start to read books, watch videos, or become part of organizations where there are leaders that they can emulate, right? Or there are leaders who can mentor them. They might be attending conferences or webinars just to, parang groom themselves for success. And as a result, they get really motivated. Pero somehow, Sir Jojo, no, not everyone will have the same drive. Not everyone will have the same success. And not everyone will have the same response patterns to their success. Diba? Not the same response patterns to their challenges also. Diba? So what John has been doing is not just to write books. He also goes around the world teaching his books so they can apply the lessons and the principles more effectively in their lives. No, and then after that, what John did was he founded the John Maxwell team, which is basically a group of coaches that he personally trained and. Not just John Maxwell himself. No, John also got world-class experts from many different fields, no, to train the coaches that he got, no, yung mga pina-certify niya, so that these people can bring positive transformation in their lives, no. So in fact, see, John and the John Maxwell team has not just served many multinational companies, but nakakatawa, in fact, even countries, Sir Jojo, no, governments of different countries, iniimbita nila si John Maxwell, can you please come over to our come over, visit our country, bring a number of your coaches, right, and introduce, no, a kumbaga, spark a positive transformation movement in our country. So it's a pretty big deal, no, if you think about it. Very recently, John and I think there are about 200 coaches, no, went to the Dominican Republic, where they did this work of initiating change, and they start with the leaders. And those leaders, they cascade, no, kung ano yung mga itinuro sa kanila ng team ni John Maxwell. And then they cascade further. So nagti-trickle down sila hanggang sa eventually the whole country will benefit. In fact, alam niyo, there's a story pa nga na the Pope, the Pope himself invited John Maxwell to a meeting, no, and according to the account of John Maxwell, the Pope asked John, how are you doing with your country transformation initiatives or country transformation programs? So John was surprised, and when he was sharing it with the rest of the team, he said, "I didn't know that the Pope himself would keep track of what we're doing." Diba? So it's a pretty big deal, no? It's I mean, sa totoo lang, diba, Sir Jojo, it's possible na John could have already chosen to just rest after writing so many bestsellers, right? Siguro siya na yung tinatawag nila na book solid author, right? He can live off the royalties and all the residual income that he's getting, but he continues to work at the very ripe age of I think he's 73 or 74 at this time. So ganda ng tuloy-tuloy lang siya sa movement na yun.
Okay. Well, John Maxwell is really a great person. And to all our audience, we have heard a lot of John Maxwell's books. And it's surprising to know that countries invite John Maxwell. No, I didn't know that. I just know that John Maxwell goes to the countries to have seminars with corporate. And of course, I'm sure the trainers are also invited to be with John Maxwell for further broadening. And just like you, Ryan.
Well, I'm pretty new, I guess. I mean, I've been following John Maxwell for a long time, decades na, no? But I'm pretty new to the John Maxwell team, so I haven't had that privilege yet, no? of joining
Okay.
them when they visit different countries. But here in my own small corner, I try to reach as many people as I can to make a good impact on them.
Yeah. So even the Pope is also watching John Maxwell, no? That's
Right,
really
right.
great. Yeah.
Impressive.
So Ryan, yeah, as part of your
Mhm.
campaign for personal growth and leadership development, I understand you have something for our FB Live participants today. Today, can you tell
Oh
us more about
yes.
it?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking that question, Sir Jojo. In fact, really excited about this. Alam niyo po kasi around this time, no, people are in a big rush to accomplish their 2021 goals, and at the same time, dami nang gumagawa ng mga 2022 goals or New Year's resolutions, no? Tama po ba?
Hmm.
Right. And
Yes.
ayun. And actually, sir, for their sake, no, and for the sake of their families, no, I believe it's not just companies or businesses that should be setting their goals. Individuals, no, or ordinary people like you and I, no, must also have goals. Ayun. And
Hmm.
there have been many attempts, no, to achieving goals. Yung iba, big goals, they break it down. Sabi nila, di ba, how do you eat a big elephant? You eat it one bite at a time, no? So other people would break down their goals to monthly, weekly, or even daily targets, no? Yung iba, meron sila yung mga tinatawag na lag measures, lead measures, iba, tawag nila vital behaviors. All of these are good, no? And I think dapat talaga ipagpatuloy nila. But from what we've learned recently, there are still some missing pieces, no? Even skill or talent, no, not a guarantee to really hit your goals. There is something internal that we have to do, right? Para externally properly align tayo, maganda yung takbo natin. In fact, we will go into these missing pieces on December 18, no? 2021. That's 2 Saturdays from now, Sir Jojo, no? So December 18, 2021 at 2 p.m., uh, we will go into these. There's a webinar that's called Conquering Your Goals, Gear Up for 2022. And the good news, Sir Jojo, is we're giving away 5 slots today to our FB Live participants. And all they have to do is answer our magic question.
That's
Meron
great.
tayong isang, oo, all they have to do is answer our magic question. No? So, tama ba, Sir Jojo? No? Their answers will appear in the FB Live chat
Chat
box.
box.
And the
Yes.
first
Yeah.
five will be selected by our production team.
Yes.
Is that right? Opo.
So yeah. So we have. Please prepare your phones and be prepared to write your complete name, your email address, and your phone number, and then the answer to the question. The question will be given by no less than Mr. Ryan Fernandez in a short while.
Don't
And
worry, I won't ask
Ryan,
them na
yeah,
kung...
yes. Please
Go
tell
ahead,
them
sir.
how
Sorry.
much the voucher is.
Oh, di naman siya masyadong mahal. It's a socialized rate of 425 pesos now, which is also the admission rate to the webinar.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's the
Okay,
value of the voucher.
we
And I
can
would
tell them
say,
what the question is.
right, okay. Before I go into the question, no, so sorry, again, the title of the webinar is Conquering Your Goals, Gear Up for 2022, right? And the question
Hmm.
is this, no, what is your first step to achieving growth in 2022? Okay, I'll repeat the question. What is your first step to achieving growth in 2022? And I'll give a clue. The answer is not attending the webinar on December 18. Hindi yun ang sagot, ha? Baka yun ang sagot niyo. Okay, but we'll talk about it, Sir Jojo and our FB Live participants, no? We'll talk about it as we move along in our conversation, Sir
Okay.
Jojo. Right.
So for our audience, please continue listening intently to Ryan. So now we'll go to the next question. If I were a leader, what is the number one thing I should be concerned about?
Oh, okay. Good, good question, sir. No? If I were a leader, the number one thing that I will be concerned about is, will anyone follow me? No? When I lead, will anyone follow? Diba? And being able to answer this question does not automatically come with a position of authority. I mean, it's not a guarantee. I'm sure, Sir Jojo, you've seen this, no? Even people in kumbaga corner offices, no? Not all of them are able to lead people successfully, 'di ba? It's not a guarantee. Not even a person's success as an independent contributor, no. It doesn't guarantee that people will follow him when he occupies a position of leadership, no. Sabi natin, 'di ba, leaders must be visionaries, but we also found through decades of research that having a plan does not mean people will follow. 'Di ba? So what does it take? How do successful people lead? Around 10 years ago, Sir Jojo, si John developed yung tinatawag niya na 5 levels of leadership, right? And this is a framework that leaders must have handy with them. They have to be aware kung ano yung 5 levels of leadership. It's been a while, Sir Jojo, since this framework was developed, right? May mga 10 years na. Pero this year only, this model was reviewed again by John Maxwell's team, and their purpose was to keep the model true to present day realities, no. And after a very objective review, they were happy to find out, no, yung mga researchers, they found the model to still be very relevant. Okay lang ba, Sir Jojo, if I spend a few minutes to talk about the 5 levels
Yes,
of
of course.
leadership, no? Opo. So
Yes.
yeah, so ano na lang, is I'll try to be as brief as I can about this, but without sacrificing the content. No? So the first level of leadership is called position. Diba? We have positional leaders or level 1 leaders who lead on the basis of rights. Diba? Position nila. When you take away their position, yung leadership nila is something that cannot stand alone. No? Take away the position, kasama na dun talaga yung leadership kasi the only basis of their leadership is the position they hold or the position that they were appointed to. That's why they're called positional leaders, no? A lot of people start here. I mean, to be fair, it's not wrong to start here. What's wrong is if leaders stay here for a prolonged period of time. Diba? They have to go to the next level, which is called permission. Leaders at this level, Sir Jojo, no, ang basis ng leadership nila is their relationship with their teams, no? Right? In this level, no, yung tawag natin permission, no? In this level, we will be leaders able to connect with their teammates, leaders who have been able to build rapport with their teams. No? That's a nice level to be in. If you ask any leader, diba, they would want to have good relationships with members of their team, right? So good level to be in, but leaders have to take their leadership to the next level. And the next level is called production man. Sa level na to, Sir Jojo, no? Ito yung leaders who are able to get things done. Right, the basis of their leadership is the results that the leader is able to enable the team or empower the team to achieve. No, so sa level ng production, the basis of their of the leadership is the results. So, may nagawa silang pinapagawa maybe ng company, ng organization, or maybe their own business, right? And this is actually a very good level. Imagine, no, a leader who has enjoyed the position, right? He has that position. He also has the permission of his teammates, no, because of the rapport that he built. May permission siya from his teammates na, okay, yes, we will accept your leadership, we will accept your influence, right? And then they're also able to get the job done kasi may production na, di ba? But the higher level of leadership, the higher level of leadership is called people development. No, so from possession, we go to permission, we go to production, and then we go to people development. Dito ngayon, the basis of that leader's influence over his team is something that he was able to do to his teammates personally, for that person. And aptly called people development kasi dinevelop niya yung mga members ng kanyang team. The basis ng ng leadership dito is for easier reference, it's called reproduction, meaning that leader is able to produce other leader like him. Not just to get the job done, but go to a higher level where people or leaders are able to reproduce other leaders from within their team, no? Yung pinaka mataas na level, no? The highest level, aptly called pinnacle, no? Kasi siya na yung pinakamataas, no? Ang basis na nito will be respect. Yung leaders who at this level of leadership, no, are followed by the people around him, the basis of what he or she represents. Isa na siyang icon, no? yung tao na umabot dun sa level yun. So yun yung dapat maging concern ng bawat isang leader. Will anyone follow me? Ngayon, Sir Jojo, if I were a leader, no, na sabihin na lang natin, let's say 3 years na ako, no, head ng isang team. Some members of my team might be my level as regards other members of my team might be a level 2 or a level 3, depending on what I have been able to show them, what they have experienced through me, or what they have experienced as part of my team. Pero pagka meron kaming bagong hire, may bago kaming hire na member ng team, automatic, that person will see me as a level 1 leader. Right? Positional leader lang ako sa kanya. Kaming rapport. We have not yet been able to get things. So may mga dynamics, may mga insights tayo na mapupulot from the 5 levels. And the number one thing that that maybe company or leaders of leaders, no, kung matatawag natin silang ganon, leaders of leaders or high level leaders, no, if they want their leaders to be effective in influencing their teams, kailangan malaman nila objectively what level of leadership ba itong leader ko na to. How effectively will he influence members of his team to get the job done? Diba? Sabi ko dito sa slide natin, how members see and experience the leadership of their managers can put at risk even the most elaborate strategic plan. No? Kahit na napakaganda na nung corporate plan na yung strategic plan natin, no? Kahit kompleto na yan ng scenario A, B, C, right? Kung hindi natin into consideration yung strength ng leader to get this done, mahirapan yung implementation niya. So John Maxwell's team developed the leadership assessment on Maxwell. It's an online 360-degree leadership assessment tool, no, na pwede nilang gamitin to objectively see asan bang level ng leadership yung leaders ko at different levels, no. So
Ryan,
yun talaga.
That's great insight. Actually, I really like that 360-degree view on leadership.
Yes.
On level 1 to 5, from position to the level of pinnacle, which is I should guess, the most ideal leadership position. Yeah. Alam mo naman, when some people get into a promotion, there comes the leadership position. And then the better side is not seen. Only the good side. Meaning the good side I don't want that to be more polite, is the position of entitlement.
Correct.
Yes. So Ryan, If I'm a leader and I'm L1 or L2 or L3, how can the John Maxwell team help me with this to
Okay, sige,
reach,
good
maybe to
question.
reach pinnacle, the level 5?
Mm. Right. Diyan ngayon pumapasok yung mga, ayan, thank you for the slide, no? Diyan pumapasok, Sir Jojo, yung mga books ni John Maxwell, no? So these are just a few of his books. I think he wrote about 80 plus na, no, na books. And what he did with his books is this. His books have been developed into full programs na, no, that will bring, sabi ko nga dito, yeah, uh, that bring positive transformation in the lives of people, no? So when people are, let's say, hard up in moving up to level 2, which is the level of permission. So in other words, hindi siya makagawa ng tamang connection with the members of his team. Hindi siya makabuild ng rapport with the members of his team, right? What he can do
Mhm.
is study, una-una yung everyone communicates and few connect, diba? And then he can also go into becoming a person of influence, right? So
Mhm.
there are different books depending on the improvement areas, no, ng bawat leader. And this slide now shows us a complete, no, view. Ito yung yung full picture nung mga iba-ibang services. Paano ba namin magagamit yung for example, yung one book na yan. Our intro video, 1 minute video natin kanina talked
Mhm.
about a mastermind group, no? Yung mastermind group kasi, this is actually something na medyo matagal pa, no? Yung medyo matagal na dun sa
Mhm.
book ni Napoleon Hill, na Think and Grow Rich. That's the first time ata, no, na there was ever a written account about a mastermind, no. So yung
Mhm.
mastermind na yun was adopted by the John Maxwell team as a methodology where people who share the same objective come together and exchange ideas about a certain topic, no. Tapos pag-uusapan
Mhm.
nila, paano ba natin 'to i-implement sa buhay natin, no? So when we bring together people who are looking for ways to become a more influential person or more influential leader, they might come together and study the book, Becoming a Person of Influence, right? And ang mangyayari during their time together, number one, they will not read the book. Kailangan nagbasa sila before they come together,
Mhm.
right? And when they come together, ang pag-uusapan na nila ngayon will be their insights, will be their experiences, no, in relation to what the book covers, no. And then
Mhm.
thirdly, pag-uusapan nila how can we apply all of these things that we discussed para makakita naman tayo ng improvement, no, sa ating
Mhm.
business, in our family, in our teams, right, in our church, in our community. Ang importante, Sir Joe, yung kahit na 1% lang, basta we're better. And then the next time we get together, let's work on something else. Let's improve by another 1% or maybe a bigger percentage, di ba? Ang importante dito, Sir Jojo, yung nakaka-create tayo ng isang environment where we are with growth-minded individuals na ang talagang pinag-uusapang how can we move forward, right? Siguro hindi na dito
Yes.
oo, hindi na dito pag-uusapan, Sir Jojo, yung mga other topics like wala pa akong bakuna or wala pa akong yung 'di ba? Kasi time is limited, especially for very busy people, very objective-oriented
Mhm.
people, goal-oriented people. So time is limited, so we want to stay on the topic and yun yung agreement lang na pag-uusapan ng grupo na, okay, during this short time that we're together, we're going to talk about how we can grow our influence, no? So we can be more effective as leaders, right? So
Yeah.
that's one of the ways. And siguro add ko na lang dito as one more piece, Sir Jojo, um, that will help, no, yung mastermind, no? But if
Mhm.
you want to accelerate your growth even further, we can even go into one-on-one coaching, which is based on the books ni John Maxwell. So depending on what you need to improve on, is it becoming a person of influence? Is it developing this leader's mindset? Na sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. So don't po. We can go into it. Like I said, it's developed into a full transformation program. No, from one book, isang complete transformation program yung ginawa nila.
Yeah, Brian. I guess the audience has been mesmerized with the explanation, no? On leadership and how to progress. So where can our audience get more information about these programs that you have mentioned?
All right. As you as you might have seen, medyo excited ako just talking about this, no? So I'm putting here my contact details, no? So this QR code, they can actually scan it and set an appointment. It can be a simple inquiry about our programs and services. It can also be a discovery session where a person can actually do some consultation about what they want to achieve for themselves or for their teams, no? So many different ways, no, to move forward, no. And it all starts with getting in touch, no. If you want our first interaction to be a simple text message, my cell phone number is also there. You can use it for Viber, WhatsApp, or Telegram. My email address is also there, and my website is also there, no. So ayan po yung mga ways that we can take the next step after learning about what's available in terms of personal growth and leadership development solutions.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. Andre, can we flash the magic question again? And then Dr. Ryan, I'm sorry, Ryan.
Oh, not a doctor. Oh,
Uh, yeah. So the question. So our viewers, please be ready. Complete name, email address, phone number. So the question is, what is the first step to personal growth?
right. No, so
That's
good
the
na question.
question. So what's the
Mhm.
answer, Ryan?
Right. What is the first step to personal growth? Just in case it wasn't obvious from our discussion, the first step to personal growth is setting your own growth goal. It's setting your own growth goal because growth doesn't come automatically. Diba? If you want to grow as a leader, it doesn't come with your position, right? So the answer is set your growth goal. Yeah.
Okay. So for our audience, paspasa na. Send your replies on the chat box. Set your own growth goal. And then we will have the first five respondents will be announced later as the winners. And then you can enjoy more about John Maxwell. So, Ryan, any
Right.
final messages?
Oh, right. If you want to join, no, the winners of our yung free slots to the webinar, no, if you want to join them, all you need to do is visit this website. It's for your easy memory, no, tinyurl.com, no, tinyurl.com/ thinking about 2022, no. So tinyurl.com/ thinking about 2022, and let me leave you with my message of thanks, no. Number one, when you make your growth a priority, you enrich other people who interact with you, diba? Because you invested in yourself, and when they interact with you, they will be interacting with a person of value, a person of quality. And number two, when you inspire others to prioritize their growth, you will soon find yourself among people who mutually enrich each other. So I hope that inspired you. I hope that moved you. It's been my honor and privilege to be part of your program. Maraming salamat po, Sir Jojo.
Yes, Ryan. So, to our audience, please watch and join the webinar on December 18th. And I guess the key takeaway for me is the five levels of leadership. And of course, what is inspiring is when you're a leader, you're at the pinnacle level, which is level five. I guess work is very easy, and the achievement of goals will be very easy as well. So thank you, Mr. Ryan Fernandez. The
Maraming
discussion
salamat,
on
Sir Jojo.
leadership by John
Mhm.
Maxwell has been very informative. I'm sure our audience has learned a lot, including me. No, again, to our viewers, please send your raffle entries with your complete name, email address, contact number, and the answer to the raffle. Set your own growth goals. We will have the winners posted at the final segment of the show. Please stay tuned and please stay with me, with us, Mr. Ryan. We will be back for final exciting segment with our Miss Universe question for you.
Thank you.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
May lumapit na ba sa'yo na nag-alok ng get-rich-quick scheme? Huwag maging biktima.
Ang Direct Selling Association of the Philippines at ang Department of Trade and Industry ay magkaagapay sa pagpapalaganap ng kaalaman tungkol sa legitimate direct selling.
Mayroong 8-point test na ginagamit upang malaman kung ang kumpanya ay piramiding o hindi. Ang mga sumusunod ay 3 halimbawa mula dito. Inaalok ka na kumita sa mga nire-recruit. Pati posisyon ay pwedeng bilhin. Ang kumpanya ay walang product return policy. Mag-ingat, baka mabiktima.
Kung sa tingin ninyo, pyramid scheme ang gamit ng inyong sinalihang kumpanya, ilapit at i-report ito sa Department of Trade and Industry Consumer Hotline 1384. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon ukol sa legitimate direct selling at ang 8-point test, visit www.dsap.ph.
The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trend with Norm challenging brand, paving the way to be next generation business leaders. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, connecting you to the future. Hosted by business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas, franchise and business coach Don Senita, and beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva. Jump into the business revolution every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
And there. Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network. So for our last guest for today, we have a power duo. Okay. They came from a company. This is one of the first companies that I've known in the direct selling industry. But of course, we'd like to introduce them first. Our first guest is her earliest memories, including traveling with her mother for meetings with suppliers and network leaders, as her introduction to the industry came at a very young age. Continuing her parents' legacy in running Empower, she tries to embody the same values while interjecting her own fresh approach to doing business. She's one of the soft-spoken but powerful motivator that I've seen in the industry. Let's all welcome Miss Jill Elicano Tan.
Hi, Maricar. Thank you for having us today.
Hi, Jill. So Jill is the Executive Vice President of Empower Marketing Incorporated. Okay. So, of course, partner kasi talaga ngayon. And we'll introduce first she's the AVP for sales in Visayas and Mindanao. She is an industry veteran with over 25 years of direct selling experience under her belt. She is a formidable force as she leads her area to consistently be number 1 in sales every single year. Please, let's all welcome Lenny Eligio, Assistant Vice President for Sales in Visayas and Mindanao.
Good morning, Maricar. Good morning, Ma'am
Good morning,
Jill. Good
Lenny.
morning,
Good
mga
morning,
ka-empower. Good morning, mga ka-empower.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. I see a lot of people from Cebu online.
I agree. I agree. Okay,
Yes.
but before we start, let's watch this VTR.
CEO is power. More than the title and position, he is the hero that deserves all the attention. Here in Power CEO Highlight, he leads, he plans, he executes. This time, it's his turn to share his story of details, his challenges, his solutions, his successes. Power CEO Highlight, putting CEO success in a gripping and inspiring story.
There. Okay. So Jel and Lenny, ganito. Kasi kanina yung first speaker natin, binusog yung tinuruan tayo paano busugin yung ating tiyan. Our second speaker Ryan, tinuruan tayo kung paano busugin ang ating ang ating mind. Ngayon, for the direct selling, tuturuan tayo kung paano busugin ang ating health and ang ating mga bulsa, right?
Yes.
True. Okay. But para makilala pa nila ang Empower, we have a video para sa ating audience. Okay? Let's watch that.
Today's world is vastly different from a mere 20 years ago. Dynamic and fast-paced. An evolution of livelihood and lifestyles. The continuing and often excessive use of synthetic medication have resulted in an increase in the strains of bacteria, fungi, and viruses resistant to such medication. This is the reason for the paradigm shift and worldwide growing awareness to the benefits of natural or alternative medication. In the 20 years since the peak and Empower introduced its first product, we have received thousands of testimonials about the efficacy of Morishi, Golden Herbs, and Tree of Life products. Empower is proud to have synergistic formulations from highly respected scientists, aided by the company's Medical Advisory Council. Empower's products use local premium herbs that are typhoon tested and grown in the wild, known to be richer in nutrients and vitamin content than plants grown outside their natural environment. We now have over 50 products to help individuals with varied needs. Empower's products pass stringent laboratory testing for toxicity and complies with FDA requirements for hygienic manufacturing procedures and processes. The synergy of herbs is what makes Empower products unique. Synergy occurs when the combination of two or more creates benefits that are greater than each of the inputs. In other words, synergy makes 1 + 1 equal not only to 2, but 3 or even more. Empower offers attractive income opportunities, marketing tools, business procedures, training assistance, and most of all, premium and effective products. Empower is proudly Filipino. Empowered by Morishi.
Sorry. Okay, so may glimpse na sila kung ano, may idea na sila kung who is Empower. Pero shout out ha, ang daming Team Empower sa Visayas. We have people in Bacolod, Cebu. Ayan, hello, thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay. So Jill, you've seen the business. Ito yung business na kinalakihan mo na. So
Yes,
I
definitely.
I feel you're the very best you're the best person to answer this. Who is Empower?
Okay, well, Empower is nearly 3 decades old. So can you imagine? It's almost 30 years old. We're 29 this year. From
29.
our mother company, which is Peak Marketing. We are a family-owned, 100% Filipino business. Um, the business was born because my mom really has an entrepreneurial spirit, no, but at the same time her goal was really to help others. Our mission and vision for the company is to help those who want to help themselves, because my mom has a background in social work. So part of the business is really about teaching people how to have their own businesses and how to create their own revenue streams, but we provide them the tools for it. So that's who Empower is.
Yeah, Jill, kasi 'di ba talagang sa direct selling, it's really about
Correct.
helping people.
Yes, definitely.
I see.
Relationship it's about relationships eh.
True. Relationship building. This is a relationship business. Okay. So, knowing who Empower is, so what are the factors that influence the success of Empower?
Okay. First, this I have to say is first, we're God centered. My parents, of course, coming down to me, and then of course to the rest of the company, our network. My mom always says our first, ang pananagutan namin is to God. So with the products that we create, with the marketing opportunities that we offer, ang pananagutan namin sa Lord. So we always have to think about that. Can you face the Lord and say, did you give a good enough product? Did you give a good enough opportunity? Did you give enough of an effort? Diba? So that's number one. And this is a little bit, viewers take note of my second ha. It's synergy. Why? We have synergy of our ingredients. We have synergy of people. Synergy, as they said, in the video, is when you take, parts and you put them together and you have an even greater sum than just, one plus one. But the way we use our products, the way we create our products is we use the synergy of herbs. That's why if you'll notice, majority of our products really have multi-herb, because the herbs and ingredients are chosen specifically for the reaction to each other. So that's why they create such a good product. But on the people side, I also believe it is a synergy of the people in the company that makes the company successful. If you notice, even kami here, guesting here on TSA, synergy, dalawa kami. We're not just, it's not just one person, diba? So, of course, that, our products, and, I guess really you can say that we're a very stable and reliable company. I
Yes.
mean, we've been in the business for 29 years. That's more than half my life, my goodness. Really, literally, my earliest memories include traveling, meeting suppliers. So I knew this business practically before I knew anything else. So that's I think that has what has kept Empower successful to today, and that is what will hold us, moving forward.
Yes. Okay, so talking about synergy, parang ito yung sinasabi nila na 1 plus 1 equals 3.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes, okay. Okay. So, from that kasi Jill, 'di ba? The direct
Yes,
selling industry, we're facing challenges din kasi because people have this
definitely.
negative, 'di ba? This negative thinking about direct selling industry. So, as
Yes.
a company, as Team Empower, how do you counter such that negativity?
Well, first of all, as you know, our main challenge is these, fly-by-night companies that,
Yes.
they ruin our industry. Eh. What happens is our consumers, our other distributors, their confidence gets destroyed, in our whole industry. Diba? Because because of a company that has fooled them or has, as we said earlier, diba? As you know, I'm also with the board of the directors of the SAP, And one of the things that we really look at for, for new members is, is this a legitimate company? There's too many scary companies out there nowadays. But to
Yes.
counter this, I really believe, Noah, is we have to educate our distributors. We have to educate people. If something is too good to be true, it usually is. Diba? Because nothing comes without hard work. All of our top distributors, all of our top leaders, all of these people watching us now, all of our viewers, I have seen them work. I have seen the time, the effort, the sweat that they put into their Empower businesses, and I'm amazed. But of course, I also see the fruits of their success, the fruits of their labor. So I think education is key. And of course, we have to learn to be flexible because, the economic times, of course, now the time of pandemic, we also have to learn to be flexible. And we have to continue to do business the way that we've been doing it, which is ethically and morally, providing good products, good opportunities, and doing everything the best that we possibly can.
Agree. Okay, oo. Mahirap din ang network marketing, 'di ba?
True.
'Yun ang sinasabi nila na parang, oo, nag-imbita ako, nag-prospect ako, nag-invite ako ng 50. May dumating isa ako. 'Di ba yung the difficulty that they need to go through for them
Yes.
to get that success. Okay. Lenny, maayong hapon nimo. Okay, maayong hapon
Yes.
sa atong mga Cebuano, atong mga
Okay, good
member Team
morning.
Empower sa
Yes.
Visayas. There.
Visayas.
Okay. So Lenny, for you kasi 'di ba, right now with the pandemic, there has a lot of changes happening.
Yes.
Also in the companies, ang daming changes. So how has Empower and its distributors adapted to the new normal?
Okay, sige. Ganito siya, Maricar. Actually, nung pag-start, no, when COVID broke up last 2019, and then dito po sa Visayas, dumating siya ng mga around 2020 first quarter. There's a lot of uncertainties kasi parang first time hindi natin alam kung anong gagawin natin, how are we going to go about it. Pero kung titingnan mo, Empower is already 29 years in the industry. So it's very stable. So ang dami ng calamities na dumaan, nag-Yolanda na, maraming recessions na yung dumaan, and yet we stood still. And we're very confident no na ma-overcome natin lahat to. No, actually, kung titingnan mo, sabi ko, let's move on and head forward. It's not already the new normal. It's already the normal. Parang we have to overcome our fear and live with COVID, with all the precautions. No? So, yun, isa yun. And yung maximize natin, yung digital revolution, it lightens our work. No? So, actually, noon when we conduct meeting, especially planning, all of us will go to head office, arranging the flights and everything. But right now, sasabihin lang ni Ma'am Jill, meeting tayo, Zoom meeting tayo, within 15 minutes, naku po, ang bilis. Within 15 minutes, nakita-kita na kami lahat. No? So, although sabihin natin may disadvantage, pero makita mo marami din advantages. So, all we have to do is to adapt. Diba? All we have to do is to adapt. No? And then, right now, with diba, medyo nag-loose na yung mga restrictions. Yung mga branches natin are all open. So, online, offline na po. They can transact directly sa mga branches natin. We're open. Dito po sa Cebu, Monday to Friday because we do field work on a Saturdays. Pero some other branches are also open on a Saturday. So, maganda na. No? So, and then, ano pa, dati, pupunta yung mga members sa branch to purchase products. Pero right now, we adjust on our policies on delivery. So, yun, we are using courier. So, tawag lang sila. Nandun na yung product right at their doorstep. So, maraming improvements we're in na nakakatulong talaga in maintaining our volume and even surpassing our volume. Another one is we conduct yung mga center challenges, no, in terms of sales. So, kung ano yung mga gusto nila na whether it's an appliance or gadgets, no. So sabi ko nga dito sa Empower, anong gusto mo, usap tayo. Kasi we are here in the business of fulfilling all your dreams. And ano pa, ako nakikita ko why I stay in this company. Maricar, I'm already 22 years with Empower. I started working here 1999. So, matagal na rin. No? So, the reason why I also stayed in this company, it's because of the owner. Easy reach. I mean, anytime na kailangan mo, kausapin sila. Nako, isang tawag lang. Nandiyan na si Ma'am Jill para magbigay ng suporta. So whatever support they are extending to us are also extended to our network members. So, ganun po dito sa Empower. Napakasaya po. We're a family. Totoo yun. We work as a
Yun.
family here.
Family, yes.
Yes, we work as a
Okay.
family here.
That's good to hear. At saka, I think Jill, 'di ba? Isa din ang direct selling sa mabilis naka-adjust kasi nga since it's a
Yes,
relationship
correct.
business.
Yes.
'Di ba? People are just calling. At saka
Correct.
siguro mas nagustuhan ng mga network leader nung nag-lockdown kasi
Kasi
walang
walang mall.
excuse.
Oo.
At saka walang excuse yung mga i-invite nila na hindi umattend.
Oo,
Okay.
online lang kasi. Nasa bahay lang sila, sa cellphone lang sila mag-a-attend.
Agree. Okay. So, Lenny, because 'di ba, the pandemic started 2020, and then
2020.
kahit papaano nag-adjust, and then 2021. So, how do you see Empower in your distributors conducting business this 2022?
Oh, Marika, it's very promising. Actually, we're already making our goals for 2022. Why I am so excited? Because we can now do field work. Iba kasi yung sa networking, we have to meet, di ba? We have to meet the clients. Mas ano yon, mas makaka-relate ka kung ano yung mga needs nila, mas madali nating ma-address. So, ganun pa rin, online, offline, so we can still use we can use the medium yung Zoom in conducting training, and yet we can also do field work. Kasi dito po sa Empower are not only catering the AB market, we're also catering the masa. Ako very promising. Why? Because the people right now most of the people right now are already open on food supplement because they want to
Yes,
strengthen their
correct.
immune system.
Yes.
Unlike before, pag
Yes.
sinabi mo, a food supplement ay dagdag gastos lang yan, no? Pero
Correct.
with the doctors, with the educating people that they have to strengthen their immune system, mas madali na lang po bumenta ng food supplement ngayon. That's why it's very promising, and we're looking forward of a very good 2020 for Empower Marketing.
Agree. The pandemic made people realize that they need to put their health on
Correct.
top of the priority, right?
Yes.
Kasi Filipinos, we have this bad habit kasi na kung walang nararamdaman,
Hindi pupunta ng
they're not
doktor.
gonna take anything. Diba yun? Pero with the
Yes.
pandemic, change of mindset na, I need to make sure that my immune system is really,
Yes.
malakas. Okay. Jill, I heard meron ding exciting sa Empower. So what new products can we expect from Empower?
Okay. So, with the pandemic times, we have, of course, I'm sure everybody uses alcohol, diba, to disinfect. But, there's a concern. Of course, alcohol is, you cannot ingest it, diba? If you ingest it accidentally, syempre toxic, diba? So we have a disinfectant that is silver ion stabilized hydrogen peroxide. So it's about to be released in the market. Next slide. It's called Silver Shield. There you go. It's a liquid spray. We have two versions. We have a surface disinfectant and a hand disinfectant. We added a scent to it so that it doesn't smell like alcohol. It doesn't smell like It doesn't smell like bleach. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's very safe to use, fully biodegradable. There are no harmful byproducts. It's odor free, color free, taste free. Don't drink it, but it's but again, it's fully biodegradable. And the
Yeah.
nice thing about it is, the science behind it makes it a long acting antibacterial. It's a long acting agent. So we'll come up with more materials, and I hope you've received the samples that we've sent, but so that you can try it. And really, it's been helping our team Cebu, because they've been out and about, so they use this
Yeah.
disinfectant to protect themselves as they go about with their face-to-face meetings.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Jill, eto, sobrang interested ako. Kasi 'di
Oo.
ba, for the kids, delikado kasi
Yes.
nga because of the alcohol, gano'n. Alam mo naman yung
Yes.
mga kids,
Oo.
lalo na yung mga maliliit, biglang gano'n agad sa bibig. So, this one is
Yes.
really very safe.
Yes, it's safe. Kasi, what do you call this? The silver ion is the one that stabilizes the product. So, the hydrogen peroxide that we know, that as we know it, is not is stabilized with silver ion, not silver, because silver in itself is toxic, syempre, ba? But silver ion. The science behind this has actually been long in use, especially in Europe, used in hospitals, used in all over Europe, even in the US, in the markets, they use this parang as a major disinfectant. The good thing about it is that it's long lasting. Unlike alcohol, 'di ba, pag nagka-disintegrate na siya, wala na, 'di ba? This one, it leaves parang a certain invisible coating that allows an extra layer of protection.
Oh, okay, talagang
Yeah.
exciting and very timely,
Exciting.
very timely.
Yes, very
Okay.
timely.
I see. Okay. May isang surprise pa tayo para sa ating mga viewers, right? So, Empower is giving out gift certificates to our viewers. O, di ba?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Mga heart naman dyan sa ating Facebook. Give us some hearts. Kung gusto niyo ng gift certificate. Ayan, o 'di ba? Tapos yung Team Empower din natin, mga excited din sila.
Oo,
Okay.
syempre.
So, the mechanics is still the same. Okay? Jay, for the mechanics, there. This is the question.
Yes.
What is Jill, can you read the question,
Okay.
please, for our viewers?
Our magic question is, what is the key to Empower's products? Ulit-ulit na ako niyan kanina, so I'm sure they all know the answer.
What is the key? What is the key to Empower's product? So, okay, send your complete name, email address, and your cell phone number, and at the same time, your answer to the question to our Facebook chat box. Okay, to our Facebook chat box, send nyo lang po yung complete name, yung inyong email address, cell phone number, and yung answer nyo dun sa question ni Jill, which is, what is the key to Empower's product? Yan, paulit-ulit na in-explain kanina ni Jill yan.
Yes. Nasa video pa, FYI. Hindi ko rin nila makuha.
Diba? So, yon. Type that now, and then later we will be announcing our winners. Okay? Nakaka-excite yon for them to get Empower products then. Okay. Jill, thank you so much. Lenny, by the way, where can they check out the products of Empower if they want to know more about Empower products?
Okay, we're very active on social media, so contact us on Facebook or Instagram. We'll have a member of our team contact you, or you can contact us at the head office, send us an email. We'll take your orders, or if you have questions about our products, please go ahead and contact us anytime.
Okay, thank you so much, Jill. Lenny, thank you
Thanks
so
so
much.
Mar. Thank you for
See you.
having us.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again later. Okay, let's have a quick break.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Does hybrid learning make you think twice about the way you deliver education? Are you getting charged for a learning management solution, but you don't see the results for blended learning? We at YesTech bring hybrid learning so you can focus on what you do best to deliver exceptional education. YesTech has proven excellence with features like virtual meetings, attendance, daily tests and exams, assignments and markings between teachers, students, and admin in virtual learning and teaching, but we never stop improving. With COVID-19, the world came to a standstill and the operations of schools were affected. We interviewed teachers, students, parents, and administrative personnel, and we learned that the delivery of education in the 21st century needed fast and complete learning applications and tools. Now that schools are reopening and students are excited to go to school, our team at YesTech is thrilled to assist in this transition. We bring more excitement to this hybrid learning with our premium platform and features like group study, seamless payment collection of fees, your-based ID card system, and more, automating day-to-day management of school operations. And we at YesTech aim to rule the edtech space with exceptional customer service, free training and retooling, and pushing the limits. Say yes to learning with YesTech.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, only here on Big Media.
Welcome back to Talk Shop Asia. Let's call Jojo and Dr. Alex.
Good more earnings, Maricard and Dr. Alex.
Hi!
Oo, na-excite tayo lahat sa ating mga guests for today.
Sobrang exciting. Ang daming learnings.
True, agree. Any announcement we have for today, Jojo and Dr. Alex?
Let me start, no? Your Daily Bread Bake Shop or YDB starts baking at Rockwell The Grove. Ground floor, Retail Row, E. Rodriguez Avenue, Pasig City. Freshly baked bread delivered daily. You can be assured of one of the best tasting breads and pastries. Your daily breads have no preservatives. Your orders will be prepared just before you pick up or just before your desired delivery schedule. Place your orders now at Facebook, ydbread.com, or via Viber 0956 798 6501. Once again, your daily bread, freshly baked bread delivered daily. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Daily bread. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan yan. Okay, Dr. Alex.
Okay, change is here and hybrid learning just got better with YesTech. Say yes to learning with YesTech. To activate your online virtual campus, call me at 0956-779-7752 and check out our website, https://theyestech.com. Say yes to learning with YesTech.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's call our guest for today. We have Paulo, we have Ryan, we have Jill, and we have Lenny.
Okay, so now it's time to ask the mother of all questions. Paula will answer first, to be followed by Ryan, and then of course Jill and Lenny. So Are you ready for the question? Okay, with the easing of lockdowns and lowering of granular alert levels, how do you plan to accelerate your business or initiative from here? Paulo.
Ah, Good afternoon. Para ma-accelerate yung business is kailangan na ng network marketing talaga siya. Tapos, siyempre, kailangan yung sa mga online na siya. Tapos, kailangan pa ng mga advertisements katulad ng mga promotional methods sa Facebook. Ayun.
Thank you very much, Paulo. I'm sure na mas marami kang masel na Christmas ham, no? Especially this season, pag gawin mo yun na mga strategies. So let's ask Ryan, how are we going to sell through your initiatives? Ryan?
I think Ryan
Okay,
was
so
disconnected, yeah.
Yeah.
oh, so Ryan got disconnected. So probably we can ask Jill to answer the question first.
Well, I think we've already
And
begun.
for the question,
Cebu
Doc,
has.
live
There
a
you go. I think he's back.
struggle connection, pero
Putol ulit.
Ryan, go on.
Okay, so maybe we can just come back to Ryan and just continue with Jill. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Jill.
As I said, no, we've actually begun this. As Lenny will testify, we've started to increase our face-to-face interactions, which I think is I'm sure as Sir Jojo and Maricar would know, is really one of the lifebloods of network marketing, of our relationship marketing, because face-to-face is, I mean, there's something that's really special about it. As a matter of fact, yesterday Lenny had her first face-to-face parang
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
assembly.
holiday party, mini assembly with
Yes.
50 people. I'm not I was a little surprised to see so many people in one place together when I was looking at their pictures. But very exciting times for us, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jill. Maybe Lenny can answer and then we'll come back to
Okay,
Ryan.
so who's next? Me? Me? Okay,
Yes,
sige.
you can go ahead.
Actually, as as our economy is opening up, I'm very sure there will be a promising years ahead of us. So for us in Empower, I'm looking forward to conduct more trainings kasi networking is a people's business. So more trainings, more assemblies, and then more field works to reach out to mga uh, members at the rural areas. So very exciting coming year 2022 for all of us here at Empower.
Thank you very much, Lenny. I feel the optimistic spirit that you have. Now let me call
Yes.
Ryan. Yes, I feel the optimism. Go ahead, Ryan.
Thank you, Dr. Alex, and ganda ng mga answers, no, nila Sir Paulo, Miss Jill, and Miss Lenny. For me, as we try to kumbaga pick ourselves up, no, coming from the effects of the pandemic, from the new normal, sabi ni Miss Lenny ngayon, normal na talaga to, di ba? And then I'm sure there's going to be a next normal coming up. But all that we need to do is really just be the best that we do, and always try to reach out to people. Okay. Eventually, everyone will benefit from everything that all our businesses are doing, diba? All our businesses naman are trying to solve something that our customers have to face every day, right? Iba-iba lang, no? Iba-iba yung mga sinusolusyon na natin. So, as long as we continue delivering the best service that we can, that will speak for ourselves. That will speak for our business, di ba? And then mas dadami yung makikinabang sa magandang serbisyo na binibigay natin sa kanila.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much.
Thanks. Go ahead,
Thank,
Maricar. Thank
thank you, thank you. Okay. Before Jill and before Ryan, we gave a question to our viewers. So we would like to announce the winners of yung ating mini pa contest. Jojo, sino winner from John Maxwell team?
Okay. Eh, meron na tayo 5.
Wow.
Okay. Some of the
Wow.
names are
Ah.
familiar.
Team Empower.
So, our
The regulars.
winners, yes, Ed Fuentes, Mark Norel Ebrado, Maribeth Anero,
Anyero.
Vilma Reponte,
Lipunte.
and Rafael Solis.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay.
Yes.
And for the Empower, list of winners for the Team Empower. Magic question. We have two. Ayan, we have two. We have Vilma Repunte and Maribeth Anero.
Anyero from Cebu.
Anyero from Cebu. Ayan. Actually, marami pa yung gustong sumagot. Pero mas gusto daw nila kasi Jill na may PV. Kaya, mas gugustuhin nilang
Yes.
bilhin.
Oo, totoo
Yes.
yan.
Oo.
Totoo yan.
Right? Okay. Okay. Jojo, alam ko may question ka pa.
Yes. Okay. So, to our guests, let's ask all of them what are the key takeaways or your key engagement message to our audience, where they can find you, your products, how can they reach you. So we start with Jill.
Flash na lang.
Thanks, Jojo. Easiest way to reach us is social media, Instagram, Facebook. We also flash those are numbers to our head office. Send us an email. We have a very active team answering our social media pages. So definitely send us an inquiry or anything and we'll get right back to you.
I'm sure yung kay Lenny related doon. But
Yes.
do it in Cebuano, Lenny.
Ayun.
Ay, ay. Paano ba? Nawala ako. So, for Empower Marketing, dito na lang po sa Cebu, no? So, you can reach us, ano ba yun? You can reach us at the second floor WDC building, room 210 at Osmeña Corner, Burgos Street, Cebu City. So, that's our address here. Di ko kahibaw
Kala
pa.
ko you're going to
Ano.
tell us in Cebuano.
Oo nga eh, parang ano ko pa, paano?
Sir Jojo, si Lenny kasi Ilongga manggali.
Ilongga.
Hindi sa Cebuano.
Dapat sinabi
Di
mo,
ko
ako
alam.
na lang mag-Bisaya para sa iyo.
For Alex, you can do it. Sige na.
O sige nga, Alex, in Cebuano. Dr. Alex,
Ay,
in
wala
Cebuano.
information niya, no? Pero kung gusto ninyo makontak ang Empower, unsa ang number, ihatag gani balik, Lenny?
0923-081-3428 is our number here in Cebu. Ito,
Dayon ang address niyo. Gusto mo palit sa ilang
kung gusto niyo magpalit, ayan. Kung gusto niyo magpalit sa produkto sa Empower, bisita lang ang amuhang opisina didri sa address na WDC Building, Room 210, Osmeña Corner, Burgos Street, Cebu City. Lapit lang ta sa Santo Niño and Cathedral.
Doon ra sa Niño o
doon
Cathedral.
ra. Yes.
Galing, ha?
At
Yeah.
Bangka City Savings Bank. At Bangka
Okay. Lahat ng produkto ng Empower Marketing, kusog gani.
Yeah. Sobra good. Kusog kaayo. Daghan halin.
Kusog kayo ba? Sorry, ha? Nami-mix up
Kusog
ko na.
kaayo.
And our Christmas ham boy, LJD Foods, Mr. Paulo Domingo.
Mako-contact niyo po yung LJD Food Products sa Facebook and Instagram. Tapos sa number na 0945-972-4879.
Grabe naman. Picture pa lang mukhang masarap na.
Ay, gutom
And
ka.
then, last but not the least, Ryan.
Okay, again, maraming salamat po sa inyo for the chance to be with you today. Gusto ko lang sabihin as a final message, growth, yung personal growth, leadership development doesn't happen by accident, doesn't happen automatically just because you got a higher position in any organization or business that you're running. It only happens when you make it a part of your calendar, make it a part of your design. So make growth happen, set a personal growth plan. Sabi nga natin, para sa ikauunlad ng bayan, hindi lang mga kandidato ang kailangan maghanda, 'di ba? Dapat tayo rin, 'di ba? So para sa susunod na taon, think about 2022. Visit tinyurl.com/thinkabout2022. All
But
right.
before I give the
Salamat.
mic to Maricar, I would like to give a shout out to Miss Rachel Derder and Herbert C. of Mr. Cheeky Roasted Chicken. We just launched a roasted chicken stall.
Okay, congratulations, Jojo.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Okay, so Jojo and Dr. Alex, ano yung takeaway nyo naman this week?
Well, for me, it's the 5 levels of leadership. Napakagaling. I didn't know that. Alam ko lang yung mga 2 or 3. But the pinnacle level is one that is to be desired. Not only for me, but for all of us. And second, takam na takam ako doon sa picture ng hamon. Inggit ako. And of course, I really like the video of Empower Marketing. It's really very good. More power to Empower
Thank
Marketing,
you.
Lenny and
Thank
Jill.
you. Thank you.
Dr. Alex?
Sa akin naman is, of course, continue to hone the leader in you. And of course, please join our leadership webinar series with Asean Youth Organization, featuring Ryan Fernandez as our trainer doon. Every Monday siya. And of course, syempre, I like yung ham ni Paolo Domingo, talagang masarap siya. Hindi siya basta-basta, and pwede mo siya ibigay sa family and friends mo kasi talaga namang super sarap siya. Picture pa lang, bibiling ko na, no? And then next, of course, yung sa Empower team na nasa Cebu and si Miss Jill, I think your products are really very good kasi sabi mo, nakokonsensya talaga kayo. You think of God first and of course, energy as well. So I think we'll go a long way, and congratulations, everybody. It has been a good episode for all of us.
Okay, thank you so much, Jojo and Dr. Alex. Okay, so for this week, companies out there, don't forget, ayan, we have Paolo Domingo here. Just, yung na-screenshot nyo kanina, order for your employees. Magandang giveaway yan. And of course,
Thank you.
empower, support Pinoy companies. And you've seen the newest product of Empower. Napakaganda nun. Very safe. Kahit sa mga kids, magandang product yon. And of course, don't ever forget to invest sa sarili nyo. And that is why, please contact Ryan Fernandez for webinars kasi pag hindi nagagamit daw, alam mo Jojo, pag hindi daw nagagamit yung brain cells, nagsisuicide sila. So, kailangan ginagamit natin sila. So, we need to listen to webinars, attend webinars. Okay? To our powerful guest for today, maraming salamat. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, so wave tayo.
Wave, ayan, di ba? Okay, so
Thank you.
with the new normal, businesses now are coming back, and of course, we all need to support each other, especially in our businesses. The essence of connecting, engaging, and networking will be the answer to thrive, and that's why we are here for you. So until next Saturday, 3 p.m.
Let's talk.
Let's shop.
Power drop your network to top. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Please
Thank
wave
you.
para may picture tayo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Talk.Shop Asia has just Talk.Shop Asia Power Network Season 2, hosted by Organizational Development Network Champion Maricar Sandalo, Direct Selling Sensei Jojo Barakias, and Asean EduTech leader Dr. Alex Reyes, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. Brought to you by Direct Selling Association of the Philippines, Unionbank-Globallinker, Asean Youth Organization, and Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park, engaging you with CEO talks, community mind, feature shops, and the variety of them. Talk.Shop Asia Power Network. Power drop your network here to talk. Until next Saturday, 3 p.m. here on Big Media.
Audio Jungle.